Hello, and welcome to the Starfish Basics training video. So the objectives we want to go over are how Starfish supports Millersville's retention initiatives, what role you play in this initiative, how to log in and navigate Starfish, how instructors and advisors can raise and manage alerts, and then where to go for support and resources. So Starfish allows you to access useful information on your students all on one screen. You can quickly provide feedback on students and help connect them with the services that they need, and easily share your concerns with the right people at the right time. So whether you initiate a flag or referral to direct the student to the proper office, or you are the office that's receiving the request, it's important to follow through and document the issues as they occur in Starfish. The data and the amount of occurrences are tabulated in Starfish so we can run reports to identify high-risk students and reach out to them while they're still in the early stages of figuring out how to deal with their issues. So this is a chart just showing the responsibility for all the associated roles in Starfish. So as a faculty member, we ask that you notify your class that you're using Starfish, raise flags when they're appropriate, and submit the progress surveys when they're available. Here's a list of our current tracking items, which consist of flags, referrals, kudos, and to-dos. Each item has its own workflow, which consists of sending an email notification to the student, internal notification of an action to the relevant areas in the student network, and it could also require outreach from the designated area to help the student take the next steps to address them. Students have the option to request help through Starfish, which raises a flag to communicate the need to the associated area. So here is the faculty advisor view of Starfish. From the login screen, you want to click on the blue Starfish icon. The very first time you log in, you'll see the office hours setup screen. If you want to post your office hours in Starfish, you can click on the Setup Office Hours button, or if you don't want to set it up at this time, you can uncheck the Show Me This Office Hours Setup page again next time I log in if I don't have any office hours button, and click Close. That way you won't have to see the screen every time you log in. If you decide to post your office hours when you log in, complete the Add Office Hours wizard to indicate availability, location, and type of appointment. Then click Submit. By clicking on Appointment Preferences under your Profile tab, you can sync this calendar with your Outlook calendar and create a calendar manager if you want someone else to be able to help manage your appointments and see your calendar. Step-by-step directions are available in the Resources tab within the Starfish for Faculty and Staff webpage. When your homepage appears, it will give you a helpful overview of recent changes, flags that you're managing, and any upcoming appointments. Click on any top navigation item to go to the main page for that section, or click the down arrow associated with the top level item to bring up a selection of specific options. You can also use the quick search box to find a student and go directly to their student folder, and that's located in the upper right-hand corner. This top navigation remains available wherever you go within Starfish. So access your students by selecting the My Students tab. Be sure to check your connection and term settings. So you can search by your class, or you can search by your advisees, or other criteria that would be helpful. Use the radial dials to the left of your list to select multiple students if you want to associate a flag, kudos, or anything else. Separate notifications will be sent to each student. You can select the Add Filters option to isolate groups of students based on your criteria. This would be specific attributes or cohorts. So when you click on the Add Filters button, another menu will pop up, and you can add any information you like to filter on. You can filter by tracking items, relationships, meetings, plans, scores, attributes, or a combination of any of these factors. And once you have your population, you can click Submit. So the progress survey is sent out 4 times during the semester, and you will receive an email. And then once you come in to Starfish, it'll have a list of all the progress surveys that are available to you. You can access the surveys from the Progress Surveys tab in the drop-down and click on any of the flags that are listed, and if they require comments, a comment box will be displayed. You can also add any additional comment if you like. Click on the plus icon associated with the student. When you're finished, click Submit, and until you click Submit, no flags will be raised. So here's a view of the student's folder. It has a few tabs that have information that will help you when you're meeting with your student. So the Overview tab basically just has basic information, if they have any holds, student type, when they were last here. The Info tab will give you more detailed information as far as age, major. It'll have their term status. You can see past semesters, credits completed, cumulative GPA, term GPA, all information that will help you as an advisor. The Network at the very bottom tab will show you all of the individuals associated with the student. So if you need to reach out, contact, or refer, the information is available right here to make it convenient. So when you raise a flag or you're involved within a flag, you get notification. One of the most important things is closing the loop. So once the situation has been addressed, you want to make sure that we take this item off the agenda for the student and also for you, so it doesn't appear. So you want to hover over the orange flag, select Clear, and the flag clearing options will show. And you also have the option to add a comment and then send a message to the other person or people associated with this flag so they know that it's been taken care of and it's taken off the list. The other part of Starfish is your profile. So we ask that you please go in, take a look, and if you want to add a picture, you can add any other additional contact information that doesn't already exist coming out of Banner. And then also your title, biography, and general overview if you'd like to tell the students a little bit more about yourself so you can make a better connection. The Starfish Notifications tab allows you to set preferences for receiving emails, appointment notifications, and tracking items. So you can select the frequency if you'd like them daily, weekly, or not at all. And we can send a summary email during those times that you select. The Services menu displays on the Student Support offices available to the student. Each area has a brief overview of their office, contact information, and the option for students to self-schedule appointments if they have that feature enabled. So here's a view of what the student sees when they go onto Starfish. When they come in, the dashboard is the first page that they see. It shows their calendar, any active notifications of tracking items that you sent. Their connections provide a centralized location for a student to find the individuals that are there to support them. And then the Request Help feature allows them to communicate their needs in case a current list of resources don't define what they're looking for. So on the left side of the screen is the Request Help screen that the student sees when they click on that option. On the right side of the screen are a listing of resources available to you related to Starfish. It has our institutional Starfish website, my information as the Starfish System Administrator, and also the direct link to the Starfish User's Guide, where you can find detailed instructions for the features that I mentioned earlier. Please don't hesitate to reach out to me if you have any questions. If you would like hands-on training in any of these areas, or if you have any new ideas on how we can improve your experience with Starfish. Thank you.